Well, guys, it's time. This is the start of the trip. It is about 6:30 on Halloween, October 31st, and getting ready to leave. There's my stuff is packed. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna say goodbye to the babies and put away my dishes that I washed last night and get in the car. So, babies, Harriet, Mom's gonna miss you, Harriet. Mom's gonna miss you, Teeny. Oh, I love you, babies. I love you guys. All right, we did it. We're in the car before 8 o'clock. Holy cow. How much sleep did you get? Like an hour and a half?
Maybe, if that. Yeah.
She's gonna be knocking out. All right, we're headed out.
Here we go.
Hi guys! Okay, first day of the road trip. We are about, let's see, it's
1:45.
1:45, so 6 hours in?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we left about 8 o'clock. Also, yeah, almost 2 o'clock, so about 6 hours in. We just left Huntington, Oregon. We stopped to pick up some weed and weed accessories.
Bud, just before Wiser.
Yeah, the next town is called Wiser. So we picked up some of that. Excellent experience. It was called 420ville in Huntington, Oregon. They were so sweet, so nice. Explained to us what, you know.
Taylor in there. Shout out. You were fantastic.
But on the way there, it's like these backcountry roads. I'm like, Brittany, you look this up. You're taking me to murder me in the middle of wherever. So we're driving, and a black cat runs out in front of us. You guys, today's Halloween.
Right in our path.
Boop! Slammed on the brakes, did not hit the cat. I was freaked out. I was like, nope, this is a bad omen. We shouldn't be here. And then, like, what? Not even half a mile, we see all these deer on the side of the road.
Like 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh,
eating.
So beautiful. And then the great experience at the 420ville was highly recommended.
Superb.
So awesome.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Absolutely.
Writing a review on Google.
Yep.
Doing it.
We're actually almost out of Oregon, pretty close to the Idaho border. So we've been, driving for about 6 hours. We've stopped, that was our 4th or 5th stop?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Holy shit. Did that semi hit that car? Oh no, he's just broken down.
Just broken. What?
Do we just do
There's
like
a semi broken down in the middle of the road.
Like
he's like literally in the middle of the road.
That is what we're coming upon. It's frightening. Shoop.
This feels like a trap.
Oh God.
We're gonna get human traffic. Don't look at me.
Hey, bud.
Oh. You're not in the frame anymore. There.
I'm not a professional.
Oh, goodness. Okay, we're almost back on 84, but so far we're having fun.
So far it's great.
Music's good.
I took a 5-minute nap.
5-minute nap until I went around a corner too fast and she was like, whoa, what?
I was fine until I heard her go, not good when the driver does that.
Yeah. We want to go east.
Ontario,
Canada. Oh, no, Oregon. What else should we talk about?
On the road again. We've been talking nonstop. I can't really remember.
Not a lot of stuff that we probably could talk to you guys about.
It's just random stuff anyways.
Questions that we could pop up, but I know one of them was, how do you deal with dating with someone that's smaller than you as a big girl, like, or for you, someone shorter than you?
Oh God, my life.
Yeah, because you're what, 6 foot?
I mean, like, pretty much, yeah. 5'11" the last time I was measured, so.
So basically all your boyfriends have been shorter than you.
Yeah. I have not had, I don't think I've had anybody taller than me.
What are the challenges with that?
Not really being able to wear heels, though I would like to wear heels. I mean, when you're
bend
horizontal, it doesn't matter.
Right?
But it does get a little tiring to like, your boy. But
Kiss him on the top of the forehead.
yeah. Sometimes in pictures, I would feel like I need to like squat down.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For the most part, it's, you know, I'm
regular.
I'm tall and wide. You know, I'm queen size, so it just comes with the territory of loving all of me.
I've dated some guys that were smaller than me, a couple that are shorter. Like the guy that I'm like sort of seeing now is, I don't know, he's probably like 4 inches shorter than me. But it doesn't really make a difference, I don't think.
No.
It doesn't, I don't see any hardships in it.
It's weird because I don't know if it's like this for like all tall people or if it's just me because I was raised with short people, but I don't see a height difference.
Right.
Because like when I'm standing next to you, I swear to God we're eye to eye.
Right.
Like I see us eye to eye. I don't feel like I'm looking right down at you until I look at pictures and I'm like, Jesus, you are short.
And that's funny because my sister and I talk about this a lot, is we don't see people's weight.
Yeah.
We don't, like, we were raised that everyone's the same, and so like if someone loses weight or gains weight, I don't really notice. And
It's
I
not a
just
defining characteristic.
yeah, it's not something I pay attention to. It's like, oh well, they're an asshole or they're super nice and sweet.
Yeah.
That's how I judge people, not by like how tall or how fat they are. Like it's just that's not something
what I remember.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, she was big.
Yeah.
She was big, and it was more, she was a little bitch.
Yeah. My sister and I talk about that a lot, that like we just don't notice that stuff. And I kind of feel bad because like when friends lose weight and they're on that journey or whatever, and I never say anything
You
because
didn't even notice.
yeah, I'm
sorry.
Not something I look at. I mean, if it's drastic, obviously you could tell, but like it's not.
I'm sorry I did not notice that 10 pounds off your ass.
Yeah. Deborah. Everyone is Karen or Deborah.
Occasionally a Shirley will come to town and she's just trouble.
That's my mom.
Then I'm accurate. It makes sense.
Brittany finally got to meet my dad last weekend.
Sure did.
That was an experience.
Cowboy up.
Yeah. My dad's a fun guy. We both have dads named Kevin. I just think that's hilarious.
And Aunt Shelley's.
And Aunt Shelley's.
Weird.
And I have a little cousin named Alden.
What?
Yeah.
That is the weirdest name.
Yeah.
No.
It's funny.
Anybody else know an Alden? Anybody?
Yeah, one of my cousin's kids' name is Alden.
Weird.
Yeah.
I haven't run across a whole lot of Aldens.
I have a cousin Eric too. Isn't one of your cousins named Eric?
Okay, get out of my family. But how's it spelled?
He's E-R-I-C.
Okay, mine is E-R-I-C-K. They thought they were being unique.
So special.
So special. Oh no. Hello.
It's a lot of mountains right now. The gas mileage is not great for the moment.
Oh yeah, when do we need to get that?
We're 120 miles from needing gas.
Okay.
So probably right before we either leave Oregon or...
It looks like this guy has stretch marks over there. I love it. I'm taking a picture.
Roads may be icy, it says.
Sure.
It hasn't got
Oh
above
god,
like...
I'm on selfie mode.
It hasn't got above like 37 degrees. It's pretty cold. And we stopped at this one rest stop and it was so windy that like when I went to get in the car, it was hard to open the door. And what did you say? It was like 25 miles an hour winds or something?
Yeah.
It was nuts. And it was so cold. It was like 37 degrees.
It made it even worse because it's not just that it was 25 miles per hour. We weren't even in the mountain area. Like, it was just open field.
It was like a valley almost. It was like...
Yeah, so there was nothing
it was just
barricading it.
blasting.
I almost stayed in that bathroom with the heating lamp.
Nice bathrooms in Oregon. The rest stops are great.
The DOT Oregon rest area.
Yeah.
I think their vending machines took cards too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at them.
When you find those are special.
Yep. Gotta hold on to those.
Cherish those moments.
Cherish. I think we're gonna make it a little farther than we had planned today, which is
is fine.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a reservation until Saturday in Kansas, so we can go as far as we want right now and just take it easy on Saturday or take it easy on Friday. It just depends. Brittany hasn't got much sleep because she had to work until... What time did you get off work? Like 2 a.m.?
My usual, yeah. Like, I think it was like 2:30.
Yeah. And then I was at her house at 7:30, 7:45.
Yeah.
I said I'd be there at 8. I'm usually on time.
She's especially prompt. And I'm known for not being.
It's true. One time she's like, oh, I'm just going to take a shower and then I'll be on my way. 5 hours later, I'm still waiting for her. And I'm like, hello?
I mean, I didn't say when I'd be on my way. I just said eventually I'll be on my way.
We're actually doing fairly well, too. We only brought like 3 bags each. For 17 days, it's a lot. Lou did comment on my plan trip video, so we can do laundry with him, so
Thank you.
that's aces.
I could pack less knowing that.
Yeah. I packed my suitcase last night, and the zipper busted open, and so I had to unpack it and repack it. So that was fun, but it's fine now.
Oh yeah, I discovered that not the major zipper, but like the second biggest one on the rolling backpack, that was broken.
Oh,
So I like stuck scissors in the hole of the zipper and just yanked on it until it was at the end
Right.
that I could zip the other one.
Yeah.
It was great. It was so great.
It
last
worked.
night. Broke a nail doing it.
Wow, you're just breaking nails everywhere. She broke a nail in the car trying to buckle herself in earlier.
Left and right. It's craziness.
I chopped mine off the other day.
It just looks so nice with the clear polish.
Yeah. I was gonna get mine done, but I think I told you I'm afraid to now after I ripped that one nail off.
Ugh, yeah. I did discover a place that I want to go though. They do like some good looking stuff.
Yeah, like fun stuff.
Yeah. Like new modern techniques instead of just regular paint.
Right.
So I'm thinking they could do that Simply Nail Logical one that I wanted, where it's like you paint your nail matte black and you put like a hollow on top, and then you put high gloss drops to make it look like raindrops on it.
Ooh, yeah, that one's really pretty.
I bet they could do it.
Yeah.
I could finally get it done. Pretty stoked I haven't had a nosebleed this whole time.
I know, you just jinxed it now.
Great.
Coming up on the long load again. We've had wide loads, long loads,
Heavy loads.
heavy loads.
Yeah. All the loads.
All the loads.
Just coming at us.
So many loads at us.
Oh my god, this guy. He went from the right lane. There was a semi, didn't use a blinker, went over, used a blinker to get in between, got halfway over, didn't use a blinker again, got back over. Now he's using a blinker to get over the right lane. Do you have a left blinker? Because
He comes in a Mercedes. He's special.
I feel like you should have a left-sided blinker though, because that's definitely illegal. I'm just saying. Oh god, he is definitely a Mercedes guy.
Yeah, he totally was. He's a smarmy looking, probably rich, country club mother trucker.
Mother trucker.
I found there's a cup holder right there. It's so easy.
I was wondering what you're doing over there.
Yeah.
Just holding it against the door.
Yeah, just bracing it. Oh man, Jack is coming off there.
Like cool Unabomber.
What else can we talk about? There's so much.
So much, I just can't think of it.
I can't think.
Fold in the cheese, David. I don't know where it came from.
I love that show so much.
Okay, well, what does that mean? Do I like fold it in half? Every single one? That means to fold it in.
Okay, but like,
I can't do everything for you, David.
you're so good at that. I love the way she says, baby.
I know. Oh, my sweet babies.
Oh. Oh, sweet baby.
Oh, I love that show. We're gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
My mother, now that we've watched it, talking to each other at work, she is Alexis. Totally. She does this when she's talking to me. She's always like, so if you could, please just do this. And I'm like, okay, if we could stop this. We're the dancers. Oh, my dear sweet babies.
You're so good at her voice. I'm more of a Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie for sure. Oh, so comfortable. It looks like the beach.
Yeah, it kind of does. There's just dry ass hills.
Dry ass hills. Yep. Oh, sit up straight right now.
We keep having to remind ourselves to sit up straight so our backs don't get sore, unclench our jaws.
Lower the shoulders.
Yeah.
Relax.
We're on vacation.
Just do it.
We're on vacation. We're on vacation. We're on vacation. Da, 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 da. This is us.
Yeah.
This is it.
Our car choreo,
Woo!
top notch. You have no idea.
We're so good.
At some
dancing.
point, I'm sure you will have some idea.
Yeah. We'll have to blank out the music, but we'll put something behind it. I can twerk in my seat all day.
You can say names though, right?
Yeah.
So like Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Call us.
Call us.
I was doing some fancy ass footwork down there.
We're
Sliding
also,
all over.
we're also making a list of songs that we think we can karaoke together.
Yeah. We got Justin Timberlake, Drink You Away.
Yep.
And then what was the Ariana Grande and Iggy Azalea?
Yes.
Better Without You or something?
Better Without You, yeah.
Something like that.
It says that in the song somewhere. You're like, no.
That was Mission Impossible, I think.
A little bit.
Got that wrong. No.
Shit happens.
Whatever. You guys know. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, the Correctional Institute. Let's go get a boyfriend.
Oh my god, a future ex-husband.
Yes.
Love that for me.
My dad would be like, well, there's where all your boyfriends are. I swear to God, every boyfriend I had before Roger had been to jail. Every single one. I don't have good taste in men. You know this.
Well, I mean,
They're not
gonna
currently
want that.
in jail.
You're gonna want that poussoir.
Shut up. Oh, God. We can't put that on the channel.
Can't put that on there.
Swamp.
I didn't have any. Well, okay. One boyfriend had a record. But that was when he was young.
Yeah.
It got expunged.
Actually, when we drove through La Grande, it reminded me of my very first boyfriend moved to La Grande.
Major drilling.
Love it. Major.
Love it.
But he moved to La Grande, and I had to do a road trip from my house in Olympia to La Grande with his mom and his sister. And his mom hated me.
Awkward.
Because, like, that was her baby boy, and I corrupted him. Little did she know he was the corruptor.
The corruptor. You were the corruptee.
I was the corruptee. I mean, I did my share of corrupting, but it wasn't with him.
You learned your ways from him.
Yeah. I was a troubled teen.
Look at that. Ontario. Next
Close to Ontario. Woo woo woo! Which means we're super close to being in Idaho.
Sure are. Wow.
Idaho. We've passed this anniversary thing like 5 times.
I was real confused as to why he had a shirt tied around his like grill on the front of his semi-truck. I don't understand it. I don't know.
You're gonna have to ask your trucker friends.
Not gonna do that.
What does that mean?
It's probably some sort of secret club out way part of.
They'll have to kill you if they tell you.
Especially if it's a black shirt.
If If it's a red shirt, they're gay. If it's a black shirt, they're straight.
Oh god.
A lot of lizards know
Was
where
it
to
on the
go.
left side of the grill or the right? That matters.
Oh, lot lizards. Oh my god, I haven't said that in a while.
Oh, lot lizards. Oh, there's a joke somewhere in there about the lot lizards and STI trucking, you know?
Yeah, we keep passing this truck that's STI transportation or something. We're both like, no.
Give that one a wide berth.
No STIs here. $50 rebate on a windshield.
Agar.
What?
I don't know.
Just pull out agar for no reason.
I just don't know.
Do you see what I see?
Dutch Brothers?
Dutch Bros! I was afraid
I actually
we were out
didn't
of Dutch
even
Bros
see
country.
it, but just based off your excitement. I'm just going with that.
Snake River Dutch Bros, exit 376B.
Do we need to get some?
No, I'm okay right now.
Are you sure?
We need to get lunch here soon.
We do, yeah.
So, we could have Cracker Barrel. 36 miles. Exit 33.
Breakfast all day.
All day.
All day.
We could have hash brown casserole, I guess. Oh, Orida. That's the Orida
Look at that.
factory.
In Ontario, or
Did you know what Orida stands for?
Oregon, Idaho.
Oregon, Idaho, yeah.
Yeah, I do that
Good
one.
job. Proud of you.
It's kind of like Winco. Washington,
Yeah.
Idaho, something, you know? Is it Nevada, California, Oregon?
Is that what Winco means?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Somebody who is an expert will let us know, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So.
Did you make that shit up? Or did you hear that somewhere, you think?
I think my cousin said it at some point, but I'm pretty sure
Okay.
he was wrong.
I mean, it could be.
Who knows? It is now.
We just made it a thing.
We just
That's what
made it
Winco
a
stands
thing.
for now.
Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon.
Yep.
Spread it around.
I mean, it makes sense. They all connect.
Winco's acro explained.
I love it. I love that for us. Boise's only 57 miles
Oh
away.
my gosh! Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see Diamond Line trucks.
Oregon thanks you. Come back soon.
Bye.
Bye. Are you gonna take a picture of the Idaho sign? Why are you playing with your tits?
My freaking wallet and
You better hurry.
phone.
It's right there.
I can't go that fast. Oh God, where is it? You know? I think I got it.
Okay, cool. We're in Idaho.
I got it.
We're into our third state of the day.
Gorgeous.
Gorge.
I should probably let my mother know.
Yeah. She'll probably want to know. We'll call mine later.
We're in Idaho. Just letting you know.
I'm not a hoe, though. Oh, man.
Get your ass off.
Both of our moms are like, please tell us where you are at all times of the day.
As often as possible.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was like 2 miles ago. If something changes, I need to know.
Yes.
Oh God. Oh, it's stuck. Jeez. That the other
Is
side.
this thing? Why don't you put it in the pocket?
Listen, my napkins are in there. Okay?
Yeah, we both got sick before the trip, which is great.
But I feel like I'm mostly over it. I'm just in the sneezy and bloody nose.
Yeah, I have just
Comfortable.
a throat thing. I'm pretty sure we caught it from Landy because he's sick right now.
Little Landy.
Yeah, he got sick today.
But luckily I didn't get to the throw up stage.
No, God, neither one of us did think.
Hell's Canyon. Oh, so excited.
Do I have to take you to Devil's Tower?
Oh my God, yes. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's in Wyoming, I think.
Devil's Tower, I gotta be there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
Oh, gonna sneeze.
Winnemucca!
Winnemucca.
Winnemucca!
From Winnemucca.
Winnemucca!
Nope, not gonna sneeze. I was waiting that
She
whole
good.
time. What a disappointment.
Oh my gosh. Parma, Utah, isn't that where
You would think that they'd get filthy.
That's true. Oh, damn, the speed limit's 80. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's because we're in Idaho.
You do like 85.
They like to go fast.
I thought the sheep like to go so fast here.
No, the farmers do. The sheep would really rather have like a second date first.
I was joking with her earlier. She was like, no, I'm going to pay for all my own stuff because I like offered to buy her a soda or something. And I was like, listen, I'm going to have to buy you dinner first if I'm going to take you up to my hotel room later. Because we're sharing a hotel room. We're not in a relationship. Can we like put that to bed for real?
No.
We're not in a relationship.
I mean, we have like a good relationship, a good bond.
We have a great friendship.
None of that though.
But no.
Oh my gosh.
You guys make such a cute couple. Not having it.
I mean, the individual parts are totes adorbs. Which I just don't know about together, okay?
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to work. Based off of my feelings.
Based off my non-sexual feelings for you. Because that's pretty much an important part of a relationship.
I am clenched tight.
Dry as a bone. We're disgusting.
Gross.
Yeah.
Dry as a bone, no bone. Thanks. No bone zone.
Ermagerd. Oh god. Alright, I think we're gonna turn the camera off and go back to talking about disgusting things. Oh no, wait, we already did that.
Hi guys, we're on day 2. We made it to Wyoming. We stayed in Utah last night, Tremonton, Utah. And we're in some small town in Wyoming. So we're 3 miles into Wyoming and we see porn shops, vape shops, fireworks, drive-in liquor. So as we go out of town, Brittany's gonna, because I'm driving, she's gonna show you all the cool stuff in this little town. We were like, oh my god, we belong here. Drive-through liquor, smoke shops, fireworks. Like, they know how to party here in Wyoming. I'm just saying.
Living my best life.
You can say hi this morning?
Good morning.
I guess it's not really morning. It's 11:12. We've been on the road for an hour and a half.
It's morning back home.
Yeah. I stopped and got my second coffee of the day. I'm drinking hot coffee. Can you believe it? And what else? Oh, we got some food. Oh, I had this really good roasted turkey sandwich on like this whole wheat bread with cranberries in it. Super good.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah. And the people behind the counter, they had this fake like wrestling belt and they're like trying it on and stuff. Oh, so funny. Plus, they had a yard of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. It was $17.99 for a full yard. And I was like, that would take me forever to eat, but it sounded really good. Okay, so I'm gonna give Brittany the camera. We're gonna get the heck out of Dodge. Gosh, hold on, she's cleaning her glasses. Oh, I better find my sunglasses. Because while there is, hold on, there's snow on the ground. You can see, we're at a Flying J. But we haven't hit any inclement weather at all.
No,
So,
not yet.
Okay, you're in charge now, hold on. Let me grab my glasses and then we'll be on our way. Oh no, wait, we gotta sing the song. On the road again.
Oh.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Copyright strike.
Does it count if you sing it really badly?
Maybe not, you know? Get out of this dip.
It's gotta be for like the snow, right?
Yeah, I
Or,
would
like,
think
the
so.
water.
So that people don't slide and shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, Brittany, you can't say shit on the fucking
Oh,
channel.
fuck. Are your directions up and running?
Sure.
Gotcha.
Oh, if I turn the radio on, they will be, but I know where we're going right now. Okay, so we've got drive-in liquor here. We've got the adult store, the smoke shop over here.
Smokeology. Romantics. And then coming up.
Coming up around the corner is the huge fireworks stores. It's insane.
Full-on stores. They don't get fireworks stands here.
Not stands.
We're talking all year stores.
Walmart size stores.
Costco? Never heard of her.
Don't know her.
Excuse Wasatch Road.
Okay, we gotta go this way anyway. It's a cute little town though. Like,
It is,
if we could
yeah.
get jobs here, we could live here.
We could work at that gas station with the belts.
Yeah, they were so fun. Okay, so you can see Liquor and Lotto there. The Taco Bell KFC. But look at the giant, there's fireworks over there, fireworks over here. It's insane.
Love their explosives and booze. Love them.
There's the Black Cat store up there on the hill.
I can't see it. How does this shit work, you know?
See now?
There we go.
Does it say record on it, like landed?
It does say record.
Okay. Okay. So we're near Rawlins, Wyoming.
Yes.
And it's freaking gorgeous here. Snow everywhere. Plus the speed limit's 80 in it. No, never mind. It's 75.
Well, that's different, but look at the view. Well,
Now there's a joke.
just kidding. But look at that view.
I love it. Look at this.
Look at this.
This is our country. Freaking love it. It's so different from home.
Man, you know?
And you can see forever.
I mean, it's just crazy. Landscape. So much snow.
There's gonna be people that are like, you think that's a lot of snow? Back in my day.
What do you know? You don't know shit.
It's a deer.
Yep. And I got it.
Yay!
Alright guys, we are in Sydney, Nebraska. We're eating in a Perkins. One more thing, I'm sorry. You're fine. So we're eating at Perkins. We're gonna stay here actually tonight, because then tomorrow we only have to drive about 6 hours. Yeah, we've been making excellent time. We're having our first drink of vacation though. We got Bloody Marys. Do you wanna say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, we made super excellent time today, but I also need to edit some videos so that you guys have stuff to watch next week while I'm on vacation, so that's what we're doing now. Hey guys, so we are sitting in front of, or I am, the world's largest ball of twine in Gawker City, Kansas. This is the most exciting thing we've seen all day.
All day.
All day. Kansas and Nebraska were just fields. Just fields. So twine. There it is. There's the other sign for it. Riveting. Riveting content.
All right.
Okay.
So we're pulling out the Q&A that I put on my community tab, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So we'll just, Brittany's got them to go through, we'll answer some. Because Kansas is boring.
Well, this is a good one for you.
Okay.
Have you experienced any discrimination due to your weight when being interviewed for a job? Because that's what I've experienced too many times. From Kim.
Okay, so not a lot. There was one though. I walked in and the lady and the interviewer and the lady that I would have been working with came around the corner and I saw the lady's eyes like get real wide. She looked me up and down, and then during the whole interview she wouldn't really interact with me.
Oh.
When she had to ask me a question, she would just like rapid fire it and didn't give any, she like wouldn't look at me or anything. She was, I knew I wasn't getting that one.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that.
But the one job that I did turn down, they were super sweet to me. They were really nice and like didn't seem to look at me that way, which I, appreciated.
From Shaylee, I think I'm saying that right, I hope. I feel like I get treated differently sometimes because of my size, but you always seem confident and upbeat. I was wondering, do you feel like people treat you differently because you're plus size, and how do you deal with that?
Sometimes. But I think I'm kind of dumb. Maybe it's because I've been fat my entire life that I just kind of like ignore it. Like sometimes Roger would be like, "Did you see that person looking at us?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah.
I just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
I guess I do sometimes feel like people treat me differently, but like I guess maybe I just block it out.
Yeah.
Block the haters.
That's kind of how I guess I am, because I don't know. I do notice sometimes when people like.
Well, you're super tall.
Yeah, like I'm tall too, so I'm just like, there's a lot coming at you.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, if a kid will say something like, when we were at, what was it, Trader Joe's, and the kid was like, "That's a big lady." Like, I'll notice that, and it kind of like, yeah, it sucks, but I am a big lady. I'm 5'11", and I'm a nice round piece of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I notice it, but it's not to the point like where I kind of want to like hide and not go out ever.
Yeah.
But I can understand where people would be like that.
But if you let people affect you like that and you don't go out and you don't do things, it only hurts you. It doesn't hurt them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just have to like push through it, and like we were both super anxious to come on this trip.
Yeah.
Because like you're going to places you don't know, where you're not comfortable. It's like all new to you.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you don't push yourself beyond that comfort zone, then you're not going to experience the world's largest ball of twine.
Exactly. You're not going to experience that. I have no interest when it comes to living my life and enjoying my life. I have no interest in keeping others' opinions in their comfort zone.
Yeah.
I have no interest in that.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not hurting them, then I'm not hurting them.
Sometimes,
I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah. Sometimes I get afraid to like speak my opinion because I'm afraid someone will lash out and be like, "Well, you're just a fat ass anyway."
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I do get afraid.
Where do you get off saying anything, fatty?
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like I can't have an opinion on certain things, but like I do.
Yeah, yeah. I have an opinion on most things.
Yeah, yeah. And so I would say I'm a little more outspoken than most people are.
Yeah.
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 And I'll call out shitty behavior too. Like if someone's rude to me, I will say, "You don't have to be so rude." Or,
yeah.
You know.
If someone's shitty to me, I just look at them again. Okay, you. First of all, they don't respond. They're just like, "Ew,
Ew.
Excuse me."
What?
Yeah. I find that like a good sharp sarcasm goes a long way.
For sure, yeah. I think my sense of humor is like I do self-deprecating humor. I think it's funny, but it does throw some people off.
It makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like since high school, that's been a thing that me and my my other really good friend, we've always been like, is that a fat joke? Excuse me? And it throws people off. They don't know if they should laugh or if they should just be like, oh, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
But like, if I'm joking about it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
And I definitely do that. Like, if I'm starting to date someone, I'll definitely put that out there. I'll like make fun of myself because like I don't want them to feel uncomfortable and feel like they can't say things.
Yeah.
And like I call myself fat all the time, and the F word fat offends so many people.
Offends
They
so
get
many
so
people.
mad when you call yourself fat, but I am fat. Like
Yeah.
that word doesn't bother me. I think I'm more like, I get more offended by the word obese
Yeah, me too.
than the word fat. Like I don't know.
Obese, it just sounds gross.
It just sounds gross, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm gross. Like
No.
Yeah.
I don't smell. I shower.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
I jog every time when we get out of this car, okay?
Number one, it's cold, and number two, we're trying
Yeah.
to keep our blood circulating. 'cause
Exactly.
It's a lot of ass time. And the first day we drove like 12 hours. Yesterday we drove for like 8 hours.
We're going 700 miles a day. I was
Yeah.
calculating, so
Yeah, we're about averaging that. So it's a lot of seat time.
yeah. But we're doing great.
Yeah, it's fun.
I found this one from T Records.
Okay.
Have you ever gone through any style phases like goth, punk, hippie, etc.?
You take this one, because I know you have.
I have. When I was young, it was definitely like dresses and girly girl. When I got into, I'd say 5th grade, I started having my major growth spurt. So I was like mostly boys' clothes, and I was a big tomboy. I was a really big fan of polos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then middle school, it was kind of hippie-ish, but then I got uncomfortable because I could never fit in the desks, so it became oversized winter coats, even in like summer. And then high school, I just didn't care, and I started doing like like all black everything, and I would spike my bangs. My bangs were down to here, and I would spike them with gel, and I would draw on like Alice Cooper style black tears all down my face. And I did for 1 year, I think it was 9th grade, I braided all of my hair in little braids because there was Korn, the band Korn, they always had their hair in braids, and I was a big fan, so I did that. And now it's just, you know,
Whatever's
leggings
comfy.
and whatever's comfortable on top.
I think during like middle school, like late middle school, early high school, I was really into like grunge, the grunge look. So like I said, I'm from Washington, so it was like flannel, like usually a flannel top, a plain t-shirt, and jeans, and a sweatshirt wrapped around my waist.
Love it.
Like tied around my waist. That was like what I wore every single day. And my sweatshirt was inside out.
Oh, naturally.
It had to be inside out.
Of course.
It couldn't be the right way.
Can't be the norm.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But that's probably the only, like, unfortunately for me, like, I was always a big kid, so, like, I couldn't buy regular clothes.
Right, yeah.
So I couldn't be trendy. So it was usually jeans and t-shirts for me, because that's what I could wear. I remember one year my Aunt Shelly got me, like, 7 just plain t-shirts. They were the Shopko ones that I loved. 7 different colors, and I wore the crap out of them.
Yeah. And style phases.
Right?
Looking back.
I wish I'd been more trendy.
From CTN Candy, so cotton candy. Is there ever a good time, especially during the holiday season, to tell a close friend that her man is cheating?
That's a tough one.
That's a difficult one.
I had a friend that I suspected, and I was like, hey, you know, do you think him being on his phone all the time is kind of weird? Like, that's kind of different, right? Oh, he's got a friend, you know, that he's talking to. I was like, oh, okay. And then it turned out later on he was cheating, and I was like, oh, I wish I'd said something more.
Vocalize something.
Yeah, I wish I had like pushed it a little farther.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever a good time to do it. You just have to bite the bullet.
It's one of those things where it's not necessarily a good time to do it. It's just, it does, I think, need to be done. Depending on how close you are when you say close friend, and how, because there's different types of close friends. What kind of relationship do you have?
Like, if I had a suspicion that your boyfriend was cheating, I would come right out and say it.
Yeah.
Or I would even, like, confront him, because that's the type of person I am. But if it was something like maybe someone a little bit, you know, not taken back, but like a level back from, like, your best friend.
Yeah. Not such a, like, there's friends that I see maybe once a month, if that, if not a couple months.
Yeah.
That would be more of a, I might think about just being like, so how are you guys doing? He seems to be kind of distant. Is everything okay?
Right.
Just to make them kind of think about it and make them kind of broach the subject.
Yeah, I think because when you live with someone, you may not see, like, little subtle things that someone else would be like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's not
from
okay
the outside.
behavior. Yeah.
Because, I mean, in anything really, the outside perspective is much harsher than when you're in it, living it. So, like with you, straight up, I would go to the other person probably first and be like, is there something going on?
Yeah.
Is there something happening? Because if you hurt
her,
if you hurt her, and then it's, you know, it's a matter of, I would bring it right up to you. I've done it before.
Oh, yeah.
With a friend and her husband. I just asked, like, is there something going on? Do you have any suspicions? And if they seem like they're taken aback, back off.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay.
Yeah, you kind of have to gauge their reaction to it. If you start it subtly and gauge their reaction, and then kind of...
It's more of a, you have to know how to play things off.
Yeah.
If they do seem concerned, great. Talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, there's many things to talk about there. If they seem like they're getting upset, just step back and be like, okay, I just really wanted to check in with you and make sure everything's going good.
Yeah, make sure everything was okay.
Yeah. It's
because
all
it could turn on you really quick.
Really quick, and then you could get shut out.
Because
that
people get very
option.
defensive about things like that.
Their relationship this is the person they've chosen to spend their time, their life with.
Yeah, and no one wants to admit that they're being cheated on or abused even.
So you just have to be able to gauge things and play it off, and you're doing it in their best interest, but sometimes getting your feelings off your chest isn't gonna make it better for them.
Right. And that's the thing too. As long as you're confronting them about it with their best interest at heart, not just to stir up shit.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do that.
Yeah. It can't just be because you're uncomfortable. It's that you're worried for what could happen to them.
What could happen to them, and their feelings and how their life would be. That was a deep one.
That was a good one. Let's see. From Bree Weasley. How do you shop for undies and bras on a budget? I always have this issue, especially as a plussy. I hope you two have a great and safe trip. Thank you.
Thanks. For me, underwear, I buy from Torrid only when they're on sale, and they're still expensive. I'm still paying $7 to $8 a pair, but I find that they are the best coverage for me and make me feel the most comfortable.
Yeah.
I used to buy just the packs of underwear at Walmart or whatever, but they just stretch out so easily because they're just cotton, and the quality wasn't
to
there.
them, really.
Yeah, the quality wasn't there for me, so I had to step up my panty game. So now I buy them only from Torrid, and I feel really comfortable in them. Or there's some at Catherine's that are their seamless briefs, and they're like, I don't know if they're microfiber or whatever, but they're really comfortable, and they kind of hold your stuff in place.
Those are good.
Yeah, we've talked about, I have big fupa, and so like I gotta keep that girl tucked up
contained.
In there. Yeah, contained.
Yeah, I can't really help in the bra situation because I only wear sports bras.
Yeah.
Last time I tried on a new bra, it was an H. And I'm just not for trying to find that bra size. So I only wear a size 4 sports bra from Torrid, and those usually have really good sales for their sports bras.
You can get it for under 20.
Yeah,
sometimes 15.
I have like 4 of those that I wear, and they do actually like lift my girls.
My problem with those is they give me uniboob, and then my boobs are so saggy that it pulls.
Yeah.
And it pulls on my neck.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely
That's
have
why
to,
I gave a couple of those to you.
adjust a little bit, and I do still have to do the thing where you reach them from the side and pull them this way.
You gotta adjust.
But
I really like, I think they're from Catherine's. They have like lace on the front and they do in the back, but they're all cotton and there's no seaming on the cups. Those are really comfortable bras, but the bras that I like to wear best with like dresses and stuff are from Torrid.
Yeah.
They're an underwire bra, which I thought I would hate. They're not the most comfortable thing.
Yeah,
But I can
yeah.
wear them all day, especially that black one that I showed you guys with the lace. I can wear that one all day and not be uncomfortable.
yeah, that's good.
But they're expensive. So you gotta shop sales.
It's shop sales, especially just test out different places when they're having their sales. And a lot of times they'll have like a first time subscribe for their email or whatever. They'll have a deal for it. That's a really
20 or
good time
30% off.
to try them out. Try out a bra. If you don't like it,
Send it
mark
back.
it off. Send it off. Try another
make sure
place.
you keep track of what you've tried too.
Yeah,
Because I find myself, if I haven't like, oh yeah, I've tried that bra already. I can't wear that one.
It sounds good. Have I tried this?
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
So keep track of that.
Then I order something that I've already ordered and I'm like, damn, I got another one of these crappy bras.
But definitely Torrid and Catherine's, which you can shop online and have delivered to you or to the store for free.
Yeah.
So those are good ones.
Yep. And if you use the honey extension, I know in the front of Shane's video he advertises for that, but I use it all the time and it'll find you every coupon available.
Yes. Yeah.
I use that all the time. And then of course Rakuten, which used to be something else. But you get cash back for shopping.
Oh right. Yeah. Let's see. Oh shit. Whew. Pardon, but this one gets me. Let's see, from, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher this, I'm sorry. Ajolen Roberts, Ajolen, Ajolen Roberts,
Okay.
asks, what is your favorite drink when you go out to a bar?
Anything with lots of liquor.
Good night.
We had Bloody Marys last night, which were really good.
She made those great.
Usually for me, it's some kind of vodka drink. It's usually vodka with an energy drink and maybe some blue curacao.
Yeah.
Because I like that blue flavor. You can't even call it blue raspberry because it's just
That's blue flavor.
It's blue flavor. But that's my go-to usually.
Yeah,
Raspberry vodka usually.
Delicious, yeah. I usually start out with my tried and true 7 and 7.
Yep.
I will always order a 7 and 7. That kind of tells me what the bartender is capable of.
Right.
So if they put too much 7 and not enough 7, then you know. But you kind of know, is this bartender heavy-handed or is it going to be mostly filler? So you know what to order in the future.
Yeah.
And then a good one for me, because I don't necessarily like to taste the alcohol unless I'm taking a shot. So a Jolly Rancher is very good. Let's see.
Washington Apple's pretty good for that too.
Yeah. And let's see, what is that? The opal. Is it black opal?
Black Opal?
Black opal? White opal? There's so many different names, really.
Yeah.
I honestly, what I do is, after I order my 7 and 7, I go up to them and I say, listen, I want something with a hefty amount of booze in there, but doesn't taste like it.
Yeah.
And they can usually come up with something.
An AMF is a good one for
AMF
that.
is good. Yeah.
The bowling alley I go to does a trash can. I don't know if anyone else knows what a trash can is. But basically what it is it's like 3 or 4 different liquors, some blue curacao, and then they take a Red Bull or an energy drink and put it upside
Put
down
it in
top.
there. Yep.
And then the energy drink kind of flows down into the drink, and then, you know, I like to have a sugar-free energy drink and the vodka, because the vodka will make me get tired, but the energy drink keeps me awake, so it keeps me kind of
even keel.
yeah. I don't get super like crazy, but it keeps me awake.
If you're new to the drinking game, you can drink anything and not taste it. Just have them add pineapple.
Yeah. Neither one of us can have pineapple. Though.
Whatever. I'm allergic. It's
We're
cool.
a little allergic, so that's fun. I don't like a lot of juice in my stuff. I don't like my stuff to be like super sweet.
Yeah.
I don't like a screwdriver or something. It's not something for me. Yeah.
I've had so many bad times with screwdrivers, I can't even think about it.
Jaegers might, like, kill me if I start drinking
Don't
Jaeger.
let me smell that. Yeah.
Oh, Jaeger is like, that'll make me black out like that.
I don't know if I have anything that will make me black out. Even on nights where some of it's hazy, I only have like 2 nights in my whole time of drinking where I'm like, I don't really remember much of what happened. But the screwdriver, probably because I remember everything.
Well, and like for me, a screwdriver is so acidic because of the orange juice that it just mixes with my stomach acid, makes me feel like absolute trash.
Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah.
Don't make it.
We're not professional drinkers or anything.
We don't know anything about this. This will be a quick little shorten.
Okay.
From Carla Dye, D-Y-E. Have you ever been in a haunted house?
Like actual haunted or like a fake haunted house?
Let's do both.
Okay. I've only once been to like a haunted house type thing, and it was like really lame. Have you ever been to like a made up one?
Yeah. I obviously. Hello.
She
I
loves
love horror. So I've been to
Doctor
quite a
hates
few.
horror, so he would never go with me.
Oh God, see, I love being scared. At the same time, I hate it.
Yeah.
But my cousin actually, one of my most memorable, because I've been to quite a few haunted houses. One of my most memorable is my cousin was working for a haunted house, and it was way out in the woods somewhere. Like, it was at least an hour and a half drive into the woods. I had no idea where we were going.
That's scary.
It was scary. And we show up there, and it's a pretty long line. So we're standing there, and all I keep hearing is screams and chainsaws. And chainsaws are the only noise that scared the ever-living, like, the piss out of me. So that's all I'm hearing as we're walking up. And then when we get to the front, the people up front just smile at us and go, oh, they're here, to the back. And then someone pops their head out and goes, they're here. And then as we're going in, saying they're here was signaling to everyone working there, hey, this is his family, really mess with them. So they were pulling us behind the walls and separating us and then pushing us back out to where we almost fell. My other cousin that didn't work there was behind me. Mind you, at this point, he's younger than me, but he was 6 inches taller than me. He was behind me pulling so hard on my hoodie that I was choking. And then they separated us. As we were coming out, a guy with a chainsaw started chasing us, and I tripped and fell, and he started coming at me, and I swear to God, I froze for a second. Everyone left me.
Oh my gosh.
And then he looked at me and then looked at them like, should I go after them? Should I? And I was like, oh God, please go away. And he ran. And then I came walking out, and my throat was sore from screaming. It was great. I loved it.
That's awesome.
It was so great. Most recently, though, me and one of my friends, we went to a Christmas haunted house, and I picked her up and carried her through the whole thing because I was so scared. She now calls me Mama Bear. How about a real haunted house? Or said to be.
Okay. So I always felt like my great grandma's house was haunted. It just was so spooky and weird, and of course it didn't help that my Uncle Cease told me that there was someone living in the attic.
Oh God.
At the top of the stairs. There was this big huge elk head, and then there was a little door that would go into the attic, and he told us that this old man lived in there, and if we didn't go to sleep that they would he would come out and eat us or something.
That is awful.
But that house was just so spooky and old and creaky that it always seemed haunted to me. Do you have any ghost experiences?
Yeah.
Or spirit experiences?
Our family is pretty in tune with that, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt has had a lot of experiences. Both of my aunts. I know I've had quite a bit. My house that I'm at right now, my room, before we got it, so it's my cousin's grandma's house. She passed away in the kitchen, and then when she owned the house, she kept my room well, what would to be my room, locked. She refused to go in there because she said something evil was in there.
Oh my God.
And when you would go in there, that room is, and to this day, it is like 15 degrees colder than the rest of the house. And I have sensed what I believe is a male that I think committed suicide in that room. But I don't feel any evil presence, but I do feel a presence. I've had that happen. That's been for quite a while. My aunt's house, her next door neighbor was having a party, and we went inside to go to the bathroom. And when I went upstairs to go to the bathroom, as soon as you cross, like, here's the last stair and you're crossing the threshold into the hallway, immediately I lost my breath and got dizzy, and like I felt like I was gonna pass out.
Whoa.
And come to find out, an old woman had passed away in that hallway.
Yikes.
And it's like just those weird little things.
Yeah. I have like two that happened, like they both go around my grandpa. So not long after he died, probably like a month and a half, maybe two, I like woke up and I turned over, and I swear that he was sitting next to my bed. He had his red flannel on, his hat on, and he was sitting there smiling at me. And I screamed and woke up. And, like, I woke Roger up and I was freaking out. I started screaming, and then I started laughing because I was thinking, my grandpa would have loved that he scared the shit out of me. He would have thought that was hilarious. He probably did that shit on purpose.
Like, I got you.
Yeah. So I remember that one, and then one time I was in my kitchen, and my grandpa always drank blackberry brandy and coffee, and so that has a very distinct smell.
Yes.
I've never had blackberry brandy in my house, but I was cooking dinner and I smelled that, and I was like, what the hell? So I just like casually, I'm just like, Grandpa, I love you. Go talk to my mom. She's having a really hard time. And then ever since I did that, I had never had an experience with him again.
Yeah. I know that, like, I think one of the scariest, because I'm not usually scared of spirits, per se, and one of the scariest things was I was driving home one night and I kept seeing just a shadowy figure, just so often would be standing there staring at my car. And then as I was turning, I swear I saw someone in front of me, so I slowed down and there was no one there.
Whoa.
I was like, I don't like that, because I kept feeling like I was gonna look in my rearview mirror and see someone there, and I'm
like in your backseat.
I can't do that. That was probably the scariest part. But yeah, I've had quite a few, actually.
Yeah.
From the thing of it. From Maureen, hello. If your younger self could see you today, what would they think of you? How have your wants and values changed or stayed the same over the years?
Ooh, mine have changed so much. Growing up, I always was like, I'm going to be married by 25, kids by 30. I'm going to, work as an accountant or a secretary, which I am doing that. But yeah, if my younger self could see me on my way to divorce, no kids at 38, with a YouTube career, she'd be like, what are you doing with your life? Who are you? Yeah, she would not. I don't know if she'd like me. I was a very, kind of an angry person. I just, I don't know why I was so angry. But I feel a lot happier now.
Oh, that's good. I mean, at least there's that.
Yeah. What about you?
Your younger self would be confused, but you're happy.
Yeah.
Me, I don't know, because when I was younger, I didn't really think about my future.
Yeah.
I didn't think about being married or getting a house or anything like that. The only thing I thought about was my career choice.
Right.
I wanted to be so in 5th grade, so I was 10, we had to do a board, and you had to pick 5 careers that you would potentially want to do. And I of course wanted to be a singer.
Of course.
And
both of us have that.
Yeah. And I wanted to be a tattoo artist.
Oh.
And the one that really freaked out my teachers, I wanted to be a crime scene cleanup.
Oh, I can see that from you.
Yeah.
Because you love to clean anyway.
I do. I love to clean, and I'm not afraid of death.
Yeah.
So, but
you're a spooky bitch.
I'm a spooky bitch. But I always saw it, like, even at a young age, I saw it as, like, you know, I have no fear of this and I have no problem cleaning, but I don't want someone to have to go through the trauma of cleaning up their loved one.
Yeah.
You know, that's enough trauma as it is to know that they're gone, to have to go through and clean up the last mess that they left.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to have to do that. Let me do it for you.
Right.
So, besides that, I never really thought about my future a whole lot. I think my younger self would just think, oh, there's an adult. She's living her life. I don't know. I didn't really think too much about my future. I do now. But that's just because I'm getting older.
You hit that 30 mark, everything's downhill.
Society tells me I should be doing certain things, and I don't even have those in my sight at this point.
It's so bad to think that way, too. Like, society tells me I should be married and own a house and have kids by now.
Yeah.
Who sets those standards?
Yeah.
Like,
And maybe it's because I came from, you know, like a single mom. I didn't think about getting married, having a house, doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
Because I had seen my mother doing it on her own. Yes, she bought herself a house, but it wasn't like a huge thing she wanted to do.
Yeah.
She just did it. She just was living her life, making shit happen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm doing.
I think that's all we can ask for, honestly. It's just like, are you doing right by yourself?
Yeah.
Like, are you doing good for yourself?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
What does it matter what anybody else thinks?
I don't think my values have changed a whole lot at all, really. It's always been the same. Be good to you, be good to other people.
Yeah.
Mostly be good to animals. I will say that.
Yeah.
That's always just been my main value.
Brittany finds dogs or cats or whatever. Like, she'll find an animal wherever we go.
Everywhere.
She can't spot the wildlife, though.
I can't spot the wildlife to save my life.
I saw an elk and I was like, oh, look, there's an elk. You see its big butt? And she's like, where?
It's like, what?
And I was like, oh, look, there's antelope. And she's like, what?
Like, not at all. I didn't see any of that.
She did spot a bird this morning.
I saw a bird.
So happy.
There was a hawk sitting on a fence.
You did see that big deer, too.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, the
I
one
saw
with
a
big
deer.
antlers.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of roadkill.
Yeah, a lot.
God.
Let's do one more and then, because we're getting fairly close to our destination.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I've seen this a few times, so we'll just do this to wrap it up and put everybody's mind at ease. Let's see, from Lipring1231, and I think there's another person in there, but who's gonna be looking after the babies while you're gone?
My roommate, my roommate Michael's gonna be watching them. He is, I call him Cat Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
Because they love him just as much as he loves them. He comes home every day and they greet him at the door. Oh, I love you guys, I love you. I have no fear that he'll take perfect care of them.
He's like the best cat grandpa ever.
Yeah. I made sure that they had extra food, extra cat litter. They just got some new toys, so they'll be good.
They're solid. They're good.
Yeah.
And
I
he's gonna be
expect
so
next
happy.
week he's gonna send me some pictures.
I expect for when we get back, the whole living room is going to be a cat gymnasium or something.
Yes, because I don't talk about that on the channel much, but he is obsessed with where they sleep, what they sleep in. He bought them cat beds, but they wouldn't sleep in them. So he took some U-Haul boxes that he had out in the garage, and he put holes in them and put the cat beds inside them, but they still wouldn't sleep in there together. So he bought another cat bed and did another box, and he still the other day I came home and he was like, Harriet wouldn't sleep inside the box, so I put the cat bed on top of the box, and then she slept on the box instead of the cat bed. He's just obsessed with how they sleep, and it's so cute.
It's precious. It is.
Yeah.
He's taking them on as the little grandkitties.
Yep, he loves them so much. So, okay, we're almost to our destination, and we kind of need to listen to the GPS, so
yeah,
we're going to turn this off.